small bar.
You want to eat something?
Yes, in just a second though.
Okay.
Yeah. What's going on? We're gonna wait until we get about 70 people up in here watching, and then we'll start talking. We need to go somewhere we can smoke though. What's going on, Papi Rico? Yeah, we're at this. I'm gonna show the environment here in a minute. We're gonna get to talking about the difference between Manaus, Sao Paulo, or South America in general. But we could say Brazil, since Brazil is a Portuguese colony. We could talk about Brazil. Uh, I just touched down like 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. It doesn't get dark here until 9 o'clock, which is better than where I was just at. Because I was just at in Brazil, it got dark at like 6:30. So you definitely get more daylight hours. The vibe is completely different here. Completely. I was just telling somebody, I was telling Wesna in the group chat that when we get to about 70 to 100 people, I'll show you guys. These constant culture shocks I'm going through, jumping from place to place. Yeah, I think we're going to have to slow down in a minute. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're going to slow down on jumping from place to place because it's starting to. If people are wondering why I seem kind of irritated, it's because I keep I keep getting comfortable and then I leave, comfortable and I leave. Like when I was in Sao Paulo and the plane was taking off, I went to Switzerland first. When the plane was taking off to Switzerland, instead of me being excited, I was just kind of like, oh my God, I got to do this shit all over again. I got to start all over again. I almost felt like I wanted to fucking cry. Like, because it was kind of like shit. Like, man, I'm tired of doing this shit. But 3 months, yeah, somebody said 3 months per place is perfect. I think 3 months will be fine. So what we'll do is we're gonna do here, Germany, and then like I said, for sure Turkey, and then one other Eastern European country, and then I'm gonna go back to Kenya for a couple months, and then go back to Brazil, I think, for a couple months. Thank you. I get bored easy. Not really. I could have stayed in Sao Paulo for 3 months because the thing is, when I get bored, my thing is I can just work. I'm an entrepreneur, so there's never enough work. Like there's nobody telling me I can't do overtime. There's none. I work for myself. So even if I get bored, I can listen. I've fucked enough women now. No, I don't live in America. Never will. And I gotta update that NC Nairobi wardrobe. So we got 101 people watching. I'm gonna show you guys the room we got. Here's the most important part about being back in Europe. We got our cigars back. We got our cigars back. Anonymous said he's ready to go after 10 days in most of these places. That's if I don't like the place. If I like the place, I could stay. Like, for example, when I was in Kenya, you guys said I stayed 10 days and I went to Uganda, Rwanda, came back to Kenya for 3 months. You know what I mean? I was in Paraguay for 6 months off and on, but I was there for 6 months. I was in Lima for 3 weeks, but the thing is, I always bring up Cambodia, right? Why the hell would I stay in Cambodia for 3 months? I would literally talk shit constantly if I did that. So everywhere is not worth. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this. Everywhere is not worth 3 months. Cause I tell you, some people be like, oh, you need to get to know the culture. I don't want to know every culture. So that's why I tested for 10 days. I'm only testing this here. It's less than 10 days I'm testing this here, but if I like it, I'll stay longer. I'm gonna show you all the environment though. So over here, it's like a restaurant up there, and it comes down here, and over there is the sea. Beautiful view of the sea. So, but it's expensive. If you thought Sao Paulo was expensive, of course this is Europe, so it's more expensive. But this shit is this drink is 17 euros, which is like damn near $20. I left Brazil at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time yesterday. It was about 16, 17 hours worth of flying. So it took me like a full 24 hours to get here. The flight from from Sao Paulo to Zurich was 11 hours. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sip on the drink. This, and I had a subscriber reach out to me. Hey, Wes, no, I'm not even gonna mention it. I don't talk about. I'm not even gonna bring it up because I want to say something crazy right now, but I can't. But anyway, this is 17. We're gonna, but I think that's just this place. So, it doesn't look like they have a big menu of food. Somebody say don't share your exact location, you might get robbed. Bro, I've done this in way more dangerous countries. You guys got to remember, I walked around Cartagena and Cali, Colombia on live. I'm not saying I won't ever get robbed, but if that shit didn't happen there, I doubt it'll happen in Lisbon. Like, I've walked around some dangerous places where people knew exactly where I was at the exact moment. I have a separate channel for workout videos, but I'm gonna tell you guys another thing too. Coming from Brazil, where it's just like ass and titties everywhere, yeah, that shit has dropped. Significantly dropped, right? In Brazil, you could be at the airport, the damn grocery store. I mean, everybody's just like, holy shit. That was Manaus, that was Sao Paulo, that was Rio, that was Salvador, that was Recife. Everywhere you go, it's like, oh. Yeah, I came here and it's like, got some flatbacks running around. That don't mean all of them like that, but they definitely got some flatbacks. He said it's a bunch of beautiful women out there. Yeah, I don't think you've been to Brazil, bro. They're out here, but it's not. you're not finna go crazy. It's so far from what I've seen so far. I've been here 4 hours. 4 hours in Manaus in Sao Paulo. That's overload. I was away finishing up the audiobook. Had a grade A voice actors. Thank you very much for the super chat. What do you mean by that? Voice actors. There are a lot of African people here. I know. Now I did notice that when I was at the airport, there was a lot of African people. Look like they got Quavo up there, right there. Oh, which one of them was the one that died from Migos? It obviously wasn't him, but one of the three Migos is sitting up there. Wesley sent $10 on Super Chat. It says, welcome to Europe. Thank you very much. Yeah, they got Quavo sitting up there. So, they have sushi. I don't see like a full meal. So I guess we'll just get... Let me ask her if she has a... They gotta have a full meal. This is too big of a restaurant. There's nothing on this menu that's like a full meal. Which one of them was it that Takeoff? Yeah, it's not him. So it must be Quavo. That's how long I've been untapped from the States. I used to listen to all their music when I was in high school, and I don't even remember which one of them died now. Yeah, I think the ones thank you. I think the ones on ask if she have another menu of more food. Their accents are a lot different here. It definitely it's not like the Brazilian accent. Each city I've been to in the world has a different accent for Portuguese. He said you'll probably hook up with more tourists than anyone. I would believe that there was a German chick on Tinder messaging me more than anybody with higher interest in the Portuguese girls. So I do believe that. Santiago, Chile was like that too. In Santiago, it's not that you couldn't get them, it's just the tourists were more ready than the locals. It's cold out here too. Like I'm wearing jeans and a short sleeve button up in the shade right now. And every time the wind blows, it's making me chill a little bit. So like I'm gonna probably be dressing the same way when I was in Sao Paulo, and I was wearing like my dress shirts and stuff. I think I'm gonna have to do that while I'm here because it's not hot, and it's July and it's not hot. So yeah. W High Top, Kid and Play vibes. Thank you. I forgot what Kid and Play was. I know I don't forgot. I don't watch that old ass black shit. But anyway, a lot of chicks when I was in Manaus, when I got my hair cut, they were on me like a motherfucker when I got my hair cut. This last haircut I got. Doesn't look like the server's ever gonna come back. So let me ask her if she has a bigger menu with more food, because this is nothing. Yeah, I do videos on the girls in Portugal. We'll do that. We're at a rooftop right now, right next to the sea. Black Tiger says you are my inspiration. You need to figure out what side you on there. You be talking shit and supporting at the same time. Yeah, don't compare me to Ice Show Speed. We're nothing alike, like at all. The only thing we have in common is that we both are black. Like he doesn't even. I don't know what his content is about. Like when I see him, I just see him jumping on counters and shit like that. I don't know. We're not alike. So you just started a live. Are you gonna get upset that you're live? Just kidding. I know being treated like a butler made you upset. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the $10 super chat from Louis Lou Media. No, it wasn't. I mean, it's annoying, yeah, but it's not like I'm gonna go home and start throwing over the TV because people are acting ignorant. But it does get annoying. Like nobody in there right, because you know some people are trying to gaslight me in the comments saying just do this, just do that. The troubleshooters, right? You're not in that scenario, bro. You're not gonna be just do this, just do that. Like you're gonna get annoyed by that shit. So we're gonna smoke our cigar too. That's one thing I love about this place so far that Brazil didn't do. In Brazil, it was so many places in Brazil where they did not let you smoke. Like if you wanted to smoke a cigar, they was pretty much gonna put you behind the trash can behind the building and smoke. Like they did not like you smoking. Yeah, it's some snow bunnies in the back. They were looking because I was on the live, but I'm trying to see. They're older, but if I drink, maybe they'll get prettier. Let me ask this lady for a bigger menu. Has my monologue started yet? No. All monologues will now be pre-recorded videos. Because when I go on monologues in a live, now if you got, excuse me. If you guys want me to go on a monologue on a live stream, I'm gonna have to have 2 more drinks. Do you have a menu with more food?
No, it's here. You just have the bar bites.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dinner is just inside the restaurant.
Oh, okay. Can I get this? What?
Taco?
Yeah, let me do
One
that.
taco with red fish.
1 taco?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, let's do.
So you have a big sandwich with a thin club with chicken and tuna. Tuna prego is like a sandwich also.
Was
the
there a
pica pau
tapioca?
is a beef in cubes.
Wasn't there a tapioca somewhere on here?
Yeah, is here.
Yeah, can I get
But
that?
this is 2 units.
What is that?
It's 2 units. It's like a fried tapioca. Yeah?
That's fine.
Okay, you want some fries?
Yes, truffle fries, yeah.
Truffle fries?
So you got to go inside to eat. You can't eat right here. I mean, you can eat right here, but you can't eat the full meal right here. So. You said you thought I'd be going off. No, I said I would start talking. But I'm not. I don't have nothing to go off about right now. Now, when I was on the plane, I was literally thinking of different topics to rant about and writing them down. Now, what I will talk about is this. You guys are so predictable. You guys are so predictable. Since I've been in like, I'm sorry, my lips look white. They're not dry, but it's because I need to eat. Since I've been like in elementary school, I've been like an expert at pissing mass numbers of people off. I would just say something to piss my whole classroom off, just to learn how people get pissed off. And obviously that has benefited my career. But there was these 3 videos I put up talk about black men not being desired or white men get the best options. Those videos literally are damn near about to hit 2,000 comments each. 2 of them are about to hit 2,000 comments because I told y'all that women ain't just rolling out the red carpet because you black. A lot of you motherfuckers, now I probably am about to go off now. A lot of you motherfuckers are delusional and y'all think that I can just show up, I got black skin and they gonna think I got a BBC. Most of you motherfuckers don't have a BBC, first of all, let's start there. Most of y'all don't have a big dick. Let's go ahead and start with that. So if you're gonna have these fantasy stereotypes, you need to fit them. Most of y'all don't have a big dick. Secondly, no, most of y'all do not have a big dick, trust me. I can tell by how some of y'all behave, y'all don't. Especially how y'all, you know it based off how a man behaves in front of a woman. When a dude get in front of a chick and he start overcompensating by trying to, do all these monkey tricks and shit, I'm like, yeah, he gotta have a little dick, I know it. That's the only time you would do that. And I've heard chicks my whole life say whenever men act like that, that usually is what follows behind it when they get to the bedroom. Because the thing is, there's a insecurity, right? So what you're trying to do is, since you're insecure about that, you're trying to fill a gap. So this whole, they think we got this, think we got that, y'all might as well go ahead and scratch that stereotype, because 90% of y'all don't fit that. Louis Lou Media sent $20 for you're one of the reasons I started my own journey on YouTube. I'm grateful for the inspiration. Enjoy your meal, bro. Thank you very much. We will definitely enjoy with that money you sent. If you guys really want me to do it, send it on Cash App. Thank you very much. If you guys want me to get lit, send it on Cash App. But you were smoking a good cigar. He trying to clean it up. I ain't gotta clean up shit. You must be new here. I say what the hell I want. But so we're gonna smoke this Camacho. I believe this one is a medium. I was so excited to see my cigars, I had to buy them at the airport. I couldn't wait. Manaus had no cigars. And the cigars that they did have were weak and they were dried out. They didn't even take care of them. And they charged them their triple the price for the cigar. So a cigar that was the same cigar as Sao Paulo that would be $5 was $15 or even fucking $20. Spawn Defense says black men, especially Americans, have been talking about racial privileges of others for decades, but people always call it a victim mindset. Yeah, and the thing is, here's my thing. I'm not really even complaining about. I mean, I am complaining, But like, I'm not saying like, oh, I can't win at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is some bullshit I noticed, and I'm calling it now that I see it. That's it.
Oh my god, Becky. You never not got a top chair.
But yeah, everybody knows that there's a white privilege. Now I told my audience for months like, oh, that's not true. Like, you guys are just victims. That's not really what happened. I was saying the same shit y'all were saying, not as intense and not as ignorant as y'all say it, but I was saying the same shit. And then I started seeing it myself, and I was like, it's probably just nothing. Then I started recognizing patterns. Then I'm like, look at how they kissing them white folks' ass. Look at how these light-skinned mulattoes and these dark Brazilians are kissing their ass for no reason. And then I'm like, okay, I see that. Then they started doing it to me, where they was making it seem like I was beneath them. And I'm like, nah, I'm not tripping now. Dr. Dirt, you always in the chat with that bullshit. Talking about accept the challenge. I ain't accepting shit. I just go somewhere else. If people in Sao Paulo got this stigma about black people, I just stay the fuck away from them. Now I will go back to Sao Paulo because this is a girl I really like out there that I've been talking to. So I'm gonna have to go back to see her, but she's also white. Remember what I told you guys about the black folks in Brazil, in Sao Paulo in specific. Yeah, it is good to acknowledge reality. That's all I'm doing is saying like, hey guys, I see this. We got Global CZ watching. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna apologize to you too. I don't like the way how you say it, but I told you on the live stream last time that I'm like, okay, I'm seeing what you're talking about. I didn't like how you said it, like there's no love. I wouldn't say that there's none. I would just say that there's favoritism. In a very offensive way, there's favoritism. Not for us. We not the ones getting favored. I do apologize to you, CZ. I was wrong. Cause the thing is, y'all did tell me that. It's just I guess I was just in the right cities, right? It's two reasons why I had disagreed with y'all before. I was in the right cities. Number one, I was in Salvador, Rio, where if you're a black man, like those are great places to date. Black women, white women, whatever you want, in my experience. But I also was not hanging around white guys. So I could not, like immediately, when I started hanging around the white guys when I was in Brazil, now I could see the difference, like right in my face. Like I said, they only forgot my food. When we would order food as a group, they would only forget my food. They would smile at everybody else, and then when they look at me, the smile disappears. And I'm like, yo, you can't not see that shit. We walk up to some chicks, they smiling at my white friend. Oh, hey, smiling and laughing. And then my white friend says, hey, and this is my friend Austin. The smiles go away, and they just look at me. They don't want to shake my hand either. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Thank you. So, just so you guys know, this is literally like $40. No, it's 35. These fries are $7, and they're really like 8 or 9, and these are like 14 or 15. It's in euros, but I just named off what I think it is in dollars. Thank you, Cameron Card. Thank you. But yeah, no, it happens. And here's what you got to see: people are trying to gaslight me in the comments. Like, do you think maybe the problem is you? Really? We not even gonna talk about them comments, but like, yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, $7 for fries. That just tastes like a hash brown with bananas in it. Excuse me. Do you have a ashtray? Yeah. Thank you. And it had got to a point where whenever I was with Casey and my other white friends, I started to lose motivation approaching whenever I was with them. Because it started to get to a point where it's like, what the fuck for? Because the scenarios were literally playing out damn near every single time. When I'm by myself, completely different. When I'm with them, completely different. I was like, this shit is crazy. Thank you. Yeah, Kai, if you don't understand it, just ignore me. Because if you don't understand what the hell I'm saying, motherfucker, I think you just don't want to understand. They getting on my nerves with that shit. Because the thing is, people are twisting my words on purpose to make it sound like I'm saying something that I'm not. Stupid ass motherfucker. If you don't get it, turn this fucking live stream off.
Leah Butler's joined.
Move on, we get the point. Black Tiger, you shut the fuck up too. I'm getting sick of your ass. I come out here once a week. But yeah, thank you, Ozzy. What Ozzy thinks, and what Ozzy is saying is research. And that's why I've always told you guys, this is a social experiment in research. What is it like to date in each city, each country that I go to around the world? And what is it like being black in those countries, cities, or whatever? I pay attention to both of those things. I ain't going back and forth with you. But my dating experiences aren't limited to me being black. How did your white friends react to what was happening to you? Did they acknowledge it? They don't notice it because it's not them. Like, and the only way they would notice it is if somebody just outright disrespectful, you know. For example, let's talk about how they were forgetting my food, right? Any regular person be like, oh, they just forgot your drink. But to me, I'm like, last time I was with a group of white people in South America, this happened too. And it happened again. So I'm gonna notice it. They're not gonna notice it. Somebody said they don't care. Yeah, they probably don't give a fuck. I mean, maybe if it's something just outright disrespectful, maybe they would. But like subtle things, no. No, I don't think this would happen to get it on camera to shut people down. The thing is, people probably not gonna intentionally do it on camera. I mean, we've had it happen with the black chicks on camera where I try to talk to them, they just mug me for no reason. But there's only so many people that have racist beliefs that are bold enough to make this shit obvious on camera. Yeah, people are always trying to. They're always trying to. One thing I can't stand is a fake ass motherfucker. You got some people that support me whenever I'm having a good viral moment, and then you got some people that did support me during good viral moments, and then they also go against me when I have bad viral moments. I don't like motherfuckers. Stay the hell away from me. That's fake as hell. You talk shit about me when everybody else is, and then when everybody else is talking good about me, you talk good. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't like that shit. That shit fake as hell. Because the thing is, they'll talk shit about me in a way where it's if you didn't know either one of us, you would think they didn't know me. You would think they didn't know me. And then when I'm doing good, they talk about me like they've been knowing me my whole life. Shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. I tell you one thing, those French fries are good. Shit. Yeah, he tried to say that Casey's using me to build his channel. If anything, Casey could use me even more. If that's what Casey's doing is trying to build his channel, he could use me as much as he wants to because I've learned from Casey. And like Casey said, I reached out to Casey. Like I reached out to him first. The reason I interviewed Casey was because I reached out, not because he reached out. And the reason I reached out was because Jason told me to reach out to him. And that's fine. Like you can use me if we both get a benefit out of it. But some people make videos about me. It's like, yo, at least if you're gonna use me for content, at least let me at least interview me so I can get some more exposure. I mean, shit, you just gonna talk shit about me? People I know. No, I can understand their Portuguese, but there's some people it's very different to where I can't. No, yeah, Casey, I know you kidding. I ain't worried about that. Look like it might rain over here by the sea. So I'm looking off in the distance. They have a what looks like a fort, Portuguese fort. So we're gonna have to see some of that stuff while we out here, like we've been doing everywhere else. Went and see the Amazon rainforest. You want me to step my game up and start having personal drivers and luxury stays? Donate the money. That's the quickest solution. Since you got the idea, fund it. Oh yeah, it is pricey. This is easily about to be $100 for sure. Which waiter y'all talking about? Put a one in the chat if I should get one more drink. Oh, the one in the beige pit, that's all right. It's a lot of Indians out here too, I noticed. Them Indians about to take over the world by population and financially. They buying, I read something somewhere. Indians own more property than fucking Americans in America. And so I'm wondering to myself, what politicians let that shit happen? Because we can't blame it all on Biden, because that didn't happen in just 4 years. Like that shit has been going on for a while for them to out for them to have more property than we do.
They offer
No, look it up. They said that Indians own more property in America than Americans. Yeah, the one that everybody was talking about in the beige, she's I don't know. I don't think it ain't that crazy. It's good. It ain't that crazy. I told you it's not like Brazil where everybody got ass. I think their faces might be prettier here on average, but Brazil got them beat with the bodies. Dr. Durden, I finally agree with you for once in the past 6 weeks. For once, you told the truth. Yeah, Brazilians got them beat with the body. But it's Europe, though. Especially one of Western Europeans has ever been known for like the bodies. The Eastern Europeans are, but not the Western ones. We'll get one more drink and then we'll go from this spot. Like I said, this is easily about to be $100. I already know it. Shit. They don't even look this way. She's nice, but she needs to look my way more because I be trying to call her over. Let me see. Mais um? Sim. I didn't say that. That was Valuetainment. Look on Valuetainment's page. They talked about it. They were talking about it. Probably should go sit by the so you guys can see the water. Tender might be good. It's all right here. I think when I was in Brazil, like I would certain days, like when I was in Manaus, I didn't even have to swipe. Like I would just open it up and it'd be ready. Even in Sao Paulo, it was good. It wasn't like Manaus with date naps. Manaus was killing Sao Paulo with date naps, but it was good. This is like kind of dry with the date naps so far. I even ran a boost and it was like a bunch of fat chicks. There's some cute chicks on there, but like only fat chicks were liking me. Red Beard Rants sent $10 for next cigar on me, my God. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let me ask her if I can sit over here at the balcony so I can show you guys a view. Thank you very much. See, look, Red Beard Ranch is trying to use me so much that he sent me some money. They said Red Bear Simp. I should have brought my other phone. It was just too much stuff to carry in my hand. Hopefully yeah, you guys hit the cash app at $ Austin Holloman. If you guys see how tired I look? I haven't even slept. I slept on the plane a little bit. You would have thought I would have slept 8 hours, but I didn't. One thing I noticed, there might be a lot of people talking shit about those recent rants I put up, but people have been hitting the cash app way more on 20-minute concentrated rants than the entire live streams in the past couple of weeks. I think it's more valuable because when I'm ranting at a camera and I'm not reading a live chat, I'm not being distracted, I'm not waiting on anything, I can literally focus and just rant about the shit as hard as I want to for 20-30 minutes. But when I'm doing it live, like I'm gonna be looking around the room, stopping, reading the chat. You have to leave it soon. Can I sit over there? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna go sit by the ledge or whatever this shit called. Yeah, they are. A lot of people like the rents. Is it okay if I sit right here? Well, go? Okay. What were you about to ask me?
I just want to ask what you're doing. Are you live feeding?
Are we eating?
Live feeding?
Oh yeah. Live feeding.
Watch? Where do you watch from?
Yeah, you can watch. It's on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know.
Can you say hi to the camera?
From London.
Are you scared?
A little bit.
You are? Yeah.
Ah.
Look, her friend turned around instantly. All right. Let me show you guys. Yeah, very, very nice view. So if you guys look over this way, there's a fort right there. So we definitely got to go see that fort while we're out here. I see you, gentlemen, 1983. I hear you. And over there, we got to go down this way, too. I should have brought my fucking jacket or a long sleeve shirt because I can't sit out here for long in this chilly weather. food all in my teeth and shit while I'm talking to women. That's why I stay with the toothpicks.
Oh my god, really?
I have 2 more Manaus vlogs that I'm gonna upload. Keep putting out quality content, research, and rants. $5 from Gavin Turner. Make sure everybody give Gavin Turner a happy birthday. Today is his birthday. Yeah, I know people just trying to eat off of my topics. Listen, I'm the original topic creator in this space, and people be eating off of my topics. Now, that's fine for them to eat off my topics, but don't shit on me and then try to use my shit to create your own content. Don't shit on me. That's all I'm saying. If Austin starts a conversation about how many dogs live in Brazil, and you want to talk about it too, like, oh, Austin, that was a good take on how many dogs live in Brazil. That's fine, but don't shit on me and then steal my idea. that's what's annoying. Look at this bird right here. Look. We might go see that view. We might go see that fort right here. What y'all think we should go see at nighttime or in the daytime? At nighttime, it'll be more medieval looking, I guess.
And we're trying to decide which one do you prefer, this one or this one? What about the drink?
I'm going to go for a glass of champagne. I'm just going to mix these two. Can I do a glass of champagne? Yeah, just a glass? Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go for the
Yeah, going in. I'm gonna have to stop back by the house and get my DJI. She's kind of chilly now. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, go look at my Twitter. Go look at the comments people are leaving on Twitter. They're saying that I'm a Uncle Ruckus, all this. I'm like, me? Really? You're an inspiration and motivator for so many brothers desiring to travel. Appreciate you, my man. Keep conquering, King. Thank you, Digital Swag, for the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. I'll keep doing that. I got to keep that in mind a lot. Oh shit! That fucking bird was flying over here. Shit. The way it looked like the bird was flying towards me. Yeah, they said I was Uncle Ruckus.
I wonder what time this up doing. At some point, I might just
Let me see if I can do this.
I also like the sound of tuna brioche. The show.
Let me move this stuff. I'm gonna move over here because they said it was okay, but I don't want to be blowing that smoke all up on them. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting them below the belt. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I was asking. Yeah. Hold on one second.
Are you American? He's trying to do your accent.
Oh yeah, I missed that one. I didn't get that one.
Where are you from? How about you?
Yeah, I never know when to leave.
What you just Europe?
Alright.
Yeah.
Europe's great. Where else are you going?
Birmingham.
Oh, nice. Are you some?
Why?
That's 50% of the way.
It's raining right now, so.
Yeah, I don't like waiting cold.
No, me either. Yeah.
So you're doing your
Yeah. I'll do it for 8 hours at a time. So.
Cool, just watch you, like, just do like a business.
Yeah. I can go take a shower and 200 people will wait.
Wait, but you're showering while they're watching.
No, they're not watching me shower.
Like, why? Like, what really, like, who are you? Like, why? Like, you an influencer or?
Yeah. I go to different countries, living house of people and so much like here. You have to walk into this, not so much here. Everybody just sitting down there when we walk around.
How many people are on live stream right now?
316. You want to see again? The camera's her kryptonite.
I don't want to be in it, I just would like to see.
Oh, okay. She doesn't want. She wants her privacy.
Oh, I'm in it.
So can they hear you wherever you are?
Mm-hmm.
You got microphone on?
No. I mean, they can hear some of the conversation. I don't know how good they can hear. However good the iPhone is, huh? Yeah. Oh. What comment? Nah, I wasn't even thinking about nothing with them. Wasn't trying to run no game or nothing. You gotta remember, I got dating fatigue. The only time I'm not fatigued from dealing with a bunch of women is when I'm drunk. Then I'll start dating again. But right now, like, I would be fine just smashing one chick in Portugal. I thought about that. I thought when she brought the shower, I thought about that. But I thought about it though. I did, trust me. They said got him holding a cigar funny. Because I can't have no food. The damn lighting got my teeth looking yellow. No, I'm not growing it back out, ever. I was looking at some photos of me when I was a year ago and I had like, my beard was grown out up under here a lot. That shit did not look good. To guys, it looks good. I'm a little uncomfortable here too because it's cold. Like, you definitely cannot come out here with shorts on. Like, I seen some dudes out with some shorts and short sleeves and I'm like, nah, I don't see it happening. This is a city where I definitely would be out all day, and as soon as the sun goes down and it starts getting shady, I'm done. Is she a go? Otherwise, I would have been on it. It doesn't feel like Brazil at all. Nothing at all. You can see where some parts of Brazilian culture may have came, like the architecture and of course the language and the mannerisms, but no. It's definitely a culture shock. Like, even Sao Paulo is very like Eurocentric kind of vibe. I don't think it's the most. Because I know if you go south, like they have those German towns and Italian towns. Like, I think those are more Eurocentric, but Sao Paulo is even more Brazil. It was still very Brazilian. Like the way how you could walk down the street and it's loud music everywhere. Yeah, it's black chicks out here. It's a lot of African people. After I finish this cigar, we'll walk downstairs. Don't worry, when the time strikes, your boy will pounce on it like a damn cat. I'll pounce on some cat like a cat. Because I know where it's at. Oh, the Black Puma. Also, here's what's happening tomorrow. The Black Puma is coming out tomorrow. We're gonna do a rant. We're gonna go to the gym, and I'll record a vlog and upload it on the other channel. There'll be some more vlogs coming out. The Black Puma never takes a break. Who's this B Irons guy, dude? Shut the hell up. This is talking about black men being desired. Ain't nobody worried about this shit.
But it's not Irish spring, it's Portuguese spring. So
I'm knocking off minimum 4 chicks a city in fucking 2 weeks. Minimum.
it's supposed to, for me to set fire on, you have to drink it really fast.
Yeah, you do.
You want fire?
No, you have to drink the one from fire.
Yeah, they're from London.
No, it's not dangerous, okay? as you don't spill it, it's fine. It's perfectly safe. So one for each one of you. Just have to. Yeah.
In Mark, I draw that.
Yeah, it's you. If it happens, I'll be free. Yeah, you have to insert the straw and drink anything.
He said, Cap, I knock off 4 chicks a city.
What do you think that?
Not every city, but usually, yeah. What, in Lima, 5. 4 in Manaus. 4 in Sao Paulo. For sure, 4 in Paraguay. I was there too long to not be that many. Where else did I go to? Cali was 4. It was 4 or 5 in Cali. It would have been 10 in fucking Cartagena if I didn't leave.
So you can try something different, okay?
Yeah, I knocked off 4 chicks in Sao Paulo and Manaus, and I still have enough common sense to notice certain levels of bullshit that I was noticing based off of race. Just because I call out bullshit doesn't mean I'm over here sexless. No, this is a Honduran cigar. You'll never see me smoke a Cuban. I hate Cubans. GDK said, isn't the Portuguese language cleaner in Portugal than Brazil? G, good luck on your journey. Thank you. Yes, I think that Portugal, of course, the original Portuguese, so it's probably better, but I'm more accustomed to hearing the Brazilian version. Yeah, they be trying to gaslight. It's alright though. Yeah, somebody said it's like Arabic. You know that's because the Portugal, this peninsula, I should say, used to be Arabic at one point. And they were basically colonized by them. You guys remember that guy in Sao Paulo? We had that race talk, and he tried to bring up the fact that Portugal was already mixing races, so therefore, what I'm experiencing must not be real. He's like, yeah, the Arabics were over there. Yeah, them motherfuckers racist. Like, them motherfuckers racist too. They said if I wanted to eat dinner, I had to go inside. It's definitely cold, man. I might have to go home and change. Put on one of my dress shirts. Do I really want to do that? Do I really feel like being out all night? I don't think so. Casey said, put on the romper. I'll really freeze to death. Y'all call my striped jumpsuit a romper. Whenever I go back to Kenya, it'll be around September, so it'll be warming up by then. Meet some Arabic girls in Dubai with a rich father. They're blatantly racist. Call my friend a monkey to my face and not like me. Sounds about right. So whenever the guy was in Sao Paulo that brought up, he was like, yeah, like, you know, they had those people over there and they had some people from North Africa. Yeah, those people are all racist. Like in North Africa, they are known to be racist. So whenever all the stuff he was saying, I'm like, yeah, he keeps providing all these examples and it sounds good because he's breaking down the history and he has all these facts. But like, it doesn't explain motherfuckers forgetting your order on purpose.
I'm doing it because I went to stay with Kate. She's like, she has to be Kate with stars or love after, and that question. I just started doing it. And I was so glad that
Yeah, we're gonna figure out what Portugal is about starting tomorrow because I get up early, go to the gym. But I think this trip would be more so of a tourist destination site, like going to see like the rooftops and the buildings and shit like that. And if I can come across some chicks in the meantime, I will, but I'm not gonna press that shit while I'm out here. It's cool enough to the point where they got those little fire things, you know, when you at an outdoor bar and they have the fire burning. It's cool enough to do that. I have fucking goosebumps.
yeah.
I'm still dating. I'm still open. I'm just not gonna be pressing that shit. Like if I see a chick at the gym, I'll start a conversation with her or whatever. But I'm not. Like this is like a choosing signal era for me right now, where it's like I'm gonna go for who sees me. Because when I was in Manaus and Sao Paulo, well, really Sao Paulo more so, I was just going up to whoever I thought was attractive. But I think now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, no, I'm getting burnt out, meeting new chicks. I want to go back. To be honest with you guys, I want to go back to Sao Paulo and stay with that one girl I met. If I did not want to come to Europe, because if it was already winter time of Europe right now, I would have just went back to Sao Paulo and dated her for like months. I would have stayed there because she wanted me to come back and stay there too. Yeah, well, see, the thing is, Sao Paulo wasn't bad. The only thing that made Sao Paulo, like, annoying was trying to date the black chicks. Like, that was, when I was complaining about Sao Paulo, I was mainly complaining about that. Now, overall, white and black chicks or whoever, they were all flaky as hell. But I was still getting enough action where it was like, okay, it's not too bad. But the chick that I'm going back to see is a white girl. She's not a black girl. The black girls were not going when I was out there. I think I might go back to Romania. I might.
Is your friend still in this one as well?
The one from the restaurant, no. You talking about Monica, no. She kissed me and did all that shit at the restaurant and disappeared the next day. Like, she texted me for a little bit that morning. I'm like, yeah, you know, you said she texted me the night before, like, hey, let's meet. So the next morning, I'm like, yeah, you said you wanted to meet today, so let's meet at this time. Because I had already scheduled the time with her the day before. I confirmed it the next day, and then she went ghost. That's very common in Sao Paulo. Like, when it comes to that, it's like being in America. Yeah, the white girls are amazing. Yeah, they're too in Sao Paulo. Like, yeah, I would not go back to Sao Paulo to date. I would go back there to date someone that's living there, and because it's still a great city. Like, you can still have all the amenities you want, events and stuff like that. But to go over there like and be a single guy, yeah, forget about that shit. That shit, it's tough. It's tough dating over there. Like, it's tough. It's not an easy date. It's not easy. You definitely dating will be a job there. They're flaky because they have 65 billionaires that live there. So when you have that many billionaires that live there, that means there's also a lot of millionaires and there's also a lot of six-figure dudes. So the competition is like super steep. But like the women have a lot of men that are doing well that they could pick from there. Yeah, I don't know how these people are standing there. It's about to rain. It's 9 o'clock at night and the sun is still up. This is just like in Santiago, Chile. In Santiago, Chile, it literally didn't get dark until like 10 p.m. when I was there in January. I didn't go to Russia, but I went to Romania and Poland. I had the time of my life with this one chick in Romania. Amazing. Found out she had a boyfriend, but I guess I enjoyed her while it lasted. D-Nice, thank you for the $10 super chat. Yeah, she had a boyfriend. She's still with him too. And I was like, yeah, like she cheated on that guy. Like, I know. The bottom 90% of women are getting close to the top 10% of men. Okay, that's what you would think. Go to live in Dallas. There's a lot of millionaires in Dallas. See how hard it is to date there. Trust me, it's not easy to date in South Paulo. It's definitely a job. Like that VA, the virtual assistant that Casey was talking about that messages the chicks for you and finds them. Yeah, when you go to Sao Paulo, do that. Trust me. Because you'll get burnt out real quick trying to do it all by yourself.
When I went to a hotel with towel, I was thinking.
Oh yeah, what did you say? You said it before. That's what
It
you
is
said,
easy
yeah.
dating. So, like when I was at Manaus, Salvador, Uruguay, Lima for sure, Lima, Cali, Cartagena. It's easy dating in all those places. Nairobi is easy. Tanzania is easy.
One of their deals, but anyway, yeah. So my dream nice got like so it's essentially like home, and then Alexander, her and Becky went to book the same room at the same time, but Alex got first, so Rebecca.
Yeah, I mean, I've been some places in the world where the dating was like almost like America. Sao Paulo was one. Sao Paulo was the closest. It was better than dating in America. Like you had a better shot of getting sex and fuck the sex, just getting a date. You had a better chance of getting a date there than you did in Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is rough, man. Dallas will make you give up on dating. Like Dallas made me move out the country. That's how bad it was there. Sao Paulo versus Buenos Aires. I would say Sao Paulo. Jason would tell you Buenos Aires, but I would tell you Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo, the chicks were better looking on average. Like Buenos Aires had some pretty chicks, but like on average they were average. In Sao Paulo, like the average chick was like on a global scale like a 7.5. Like they were cute and they all had body. Super big legs, super big asses. Like nice. Super friendly. I could stay in Sao Paulo for a year. Buenos Aires, like I was there 3 weeks and it was such a job to even get a date. I couldn't get it. I only got one date with one Argentine chick, but I ended up spending the majority of my time with Brazilian chicks when I was in Buenos Aires.
Actually, when I thought tap champagne comes out, I
It just seems like, yes. I think
no, I don't have to piss in mine.
yeah. Ours is at the shower sink, the toilet.
Like in America, you're very lucky if you can get a fucking 8 to even show up to the date.
Mine's really good.
Like America is so bad, like getting a number is a big deal. Like it still doesn't mean anything, but it's like a big deal just the fact that they gave you their number. Because over there, those chicks will reject you just because. I'll be in Portugal about a week. Sao Paulo, Rio, I would say Rio. Rio changed my life. Sao Paulo wouldn't have changed my life. But Sao Paulo is a nice upscale living. But you still get culture. You still get... Like, it's not like the rest of Brazil as far as culture goes, but you still get a culture shock. Like, it's still not America.
I like it. I sat in that mirror yesterday and I was like,
Oh, when you're in the States, you can say... When you're in the States, anything could be the wrong thing. You can say, hey, I accidentally forgot to tie my shoe. Flaked. She's gonna flake on the fucking date because you forgot to tie your shoe.
I have my windows open, so I can air all the flat out. Yeah, I know. Which is, yeah.
My number one thing I've always said is in America, instead of them looking for reasons, whenever you get their number, they're not looking to go on a date with you. They're looking for a reason to disqualify you.
Sure, I'm 306.
I had to pop my collar because this fucking wind is on my neck,
Oh, so I'm the sugar.
looking like a Dracula.
The PSN. The PSN. I see the PSN. I don't think mine's green. The PSN. Just see me. Yeah, work it out. We'll work it out.
Yeah, women get pissed off because they takes them to the cheesecake. Like you have to do way too much to date over there. Way too much. It's not, and then I don't know how y'all do. I don't know. These dating coaches that like to defend it, dating in the States. I'm like, I don't even know. How can you, in your right mind, even defend that shit? Like, you know it's fucked up. Thank you. Can you bring a bill too? Thank you.
I get fed on the same day. Yeah. I am dead.
I don't think we'll be dead today.
Yeah, they're trying to find a reason to disqualify you in the States. Like, when they're texting you, they're asking you questions so they can get you in the I got you moment. Like, I seen Jason was talking to a chick in Ohio. I don't know why he was talking to her. I think he was just experimenting. And she was literally calling him an alcoholic. Jason doesn't even drink. He doesn't even drink. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she called him an alcoholic and he doesn't even drink. And so when I saw those texts, I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, I've literally hung out with Jason numerous times and he will not drink. So when she called him, thank you. When she called him an alcoholic, I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? So as you guys can see, that was about 70. What is 68 euros? About $75. About 75. We got 2 drinks, water, French fries, and some fried tapioca. So I can only imagine how much the meal would be. I only spent $100 easily, $100 for sure. I might need to buy a coffee real quick. Yeah, let me ask them to bring me a coffee. How much is that shit gonna be? $40? Fuck, she does not look. Yeah, it's expensive. We're in Portugal now, so we might have to go back to the grocery store method. When I was in Lima, I was telling you guys the way how to save money eating abroad is going to the markets and eating. Let me ask you. If we go to the markets, you have a coffee here?
Coffee, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, they said Portugal's supposed to be more affordable. No. Like my Uber was probably from the airport to my apartment was like $20. My apartment is shit and it's $550 for a week and it looks like a fucking college dorm room. Like I know I said that about the one in Sao Paulo, but the one in Sao Paulo was at least newer looking. Like this one looks like a shithole. Like it looks like it was built around the same time that Angola got fucking freedom from Portugal.
Even when like me, right,
Independence is the right word, my bad.
I always knew when Josh wants to be like, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'd be like, sit here, get out of the apartment.
Yeah, when I was in Dubai, I would do it by myself.
And it said she'd want to see management.
The most affordable place I've been to is Thailand. That's literally the most. And I was watching Nomad Cavalier's video today, and he was saying that Malaysia is really cheap. So I'm gonna have to try that out when I get back to this side of the world. Yeah, $500 for a week. $500 for a week in Portugal.
I was quite happy when I saw you. Everybody said anything now.
Terrence Mack, thank you for the $10 cash out. Because the places I was looking at for 10 days in Portugal, it was literally like damn near $1,300. Like it's a lot more expensive.
Which wouldn't be annoying for you. Because of my also look at the lights not great. We have one mirror light.
Yeah, don't get the lights on.
But also my mirror wall, the crack, yeah, her lights like.
Yeah, Kuala Lumpur, yeah, that one.
So I have to.
Don't be fine, We'll see if any talk. To be fair, thinking about it, not right.
Portugal is expensive for the places that I've been to. But I guess for thank you. I guess for Western Europe, it's not expensive. But Romania was like you could eat like at this exact same restaurant in Romania. I just spent like $75. In Romania, it probably would have been $40. So it'd have been cheaper. But in Salvador Bahia or Manaus, this shit would have been like $30. And I would have had a full meal in both places. That's why you gotta travel, because a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's cheaper, it's cheaper. Yeah, it's not that much cheaper. So far, it's not that much cheaper.
In the night, in the middle of the night.
We're all dual wash.
Oh my god, we're all in the bed together, like. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, y'all hit the cash app for $1, man. $1 cash app.
Yeah, I just get it from you.
But you know what, Anonymous? I'm getting more cash apps when I go on Rants. I'm telling you. I think it's because people can actually relate to those. It's concentrated and it's enjoyable. It's so enjoyable. You got motherfuckers making videos about shit that I'm saying. Like, you got people trying to deny what the hell I'm seeing. You got people denying.
You want to pay now the coffee or wait for the end?
Let's wait. Yeah, thank you. I ain't gonna lie to you, that waiter can get fucked though.
I want my fucking tuna grill.
No, I had actually spicy one. Was afraid of it.
Yeah, you got people on Twitter like, Austin, this guy made a video about you. Not, it's some guy I had never heard of. This guy made a video. I think this and that. I'm like, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I know what the hell I experienced. You can't, I don't give, you can make a damn PowerPoint movie. I don't give a fuck what you want to make. That's not going to change. I don't give a damn because I know what the hell I'm talking about. I went through it. You making videos about me is not going to change what the hell I went through. And I'm not a guy that likes to bring up, like, I was a victim of this, a victim of that. But that shit, I couldn't help but bring that shit up. Yeah, and the people that are bringing this up are not even, like, fully black. Like, these motherfuckers are mixed, telling me. That's what I don't like. People are mixed telling me. There's mixed people or non-black people trying to tell me, oh, that's not happening. Of course, motherfucker, you got European features. Europeans don't have this. Well, maybe some of them do, but shit. Last time I checked, this is not. This is. I'm not even gonna use the N-word, but it's not for a black person. This hair is not no super loose Steph Curry curl. This skin is undeniably African American, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I mean, nothing about me strikes like mixed. I love the camera. I love the camera. Yeah, I love the camera. Yeah, I ain't got no loose Steph Curry curls, and I ain't got a somebody. Do you guys know somebody said that Austin, you have a pointy nose? No, the fuck I don't. My mom has this fucking. This nose is ain't nothing. What that round? That's not a point. That's a round edge. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to, like you said, Anonymous, I'm gonna go to Africa for probably 3 months. I'm gonna get a place there, or I'm gonna continue to rent. I have a guy in Africa, he'll let me stay in his apartment that I stayed at last time, $1,800 for 3 months. So I might just do 3 months there, spend Christmas and stay till New Year's, and then go back to South America. And then just jump back in between like that. Yeah, people, these dudes are making a lot of excuses. Like, you got dudes that's 25% black trying to tell me that they ain't experienced racism. If anything, you was gonna be a house nigga. You wasn't even gonna be a slave. You wasn't gonna be a regular slave. Your input is damn near irrelevant.
My lip gloss. Yeah. I know, I look like a little pencil. And my lip gloss will like function this side for a while. So literally when I got home. And then I had to wear this specifically.
Yeah, people was like, yeah, my mom is Creole. She's Creole. You see, I don't have her skin color. I think the only thing I got from my mom is her eyes. And that's it. Now, if I looked like my mom and I went to Sao Paulo to experience me, like the guy I had the debate with in Sao Paulo, he was trying to tell me how it wasn't racist, and I'm like, dude, would we really have the same experience? The gratuity was included. They didn't even ask for a tip. It was, I couldn't even fill it in at the bottom.
Okay, because I did it, of course. So you have life, you have to have 6 areas done. Your chin's only 2. So then I was like, oh, just do 4 on my stomach, but didn't do anything because on your stomach you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, now if they do me like that, imagine Floyd. Because Floyd is darker than me for sure.
But I had all of that done. So if I did it again, I would like probably do it probably like 8 or something. If a minimum. Well, you don't want to drink the site.
No, we're not asking.
Um, have that time, like that chip and that. Because they're
You got Floyd watching right now. Floyd will tell you. Floyd said that they thought he was a Haitian. And that's another thing, right? Because people love to say that race doesn't matter. Bro, did you guys hear about the damn genocide that the Dominicans put up against the Haitians back in the day? Like they don't even like Haitians there.
I got a capsule starter shift, so that's to keep pulling my left one out, and then I was comfortable doing it. And then the last time they're like, it doesn't work, the boobs are coming out. And I'm like, at least before I had flat chest. But luckily the best time to check.
So I could only imagine being being a real African, because I can always, buy myself out a little bit by saying like, oh, I'm from the States. That always gives me a little more leverage when it comes to being discriminated against. But imagine experiencing discrimination and then you say, oh, I'm from the Congo. Oh, that shit about to get worse. They probably about to kick you out now. Yeah, that was about a century ago. It was a while back. Morocco wouldn't be a bad place to visit while we're out here. And I think Morocco might be cheap to fly to. But I think the next European country we go to, I'll go by train. Because I did not have to buy. It was literally during slavery times. I doubt it was during slavery times. It's not. It was after they liberated the slaves. That was for sure. Thank you. But Morocco would be great too. But I think I just need to ride the train to Germany next. Can somebody look up how much a train ride is from Lisbon to Berlin? Okay, that's where I'm gonna go next is Berlin. Oh, when Haiti invaded the DR? No, they didn't invade it. DJP said women in Lisbon give zero choosing signals. So far, that's true. So far, that's true. It was like that in Sao Paulo, too. Like, I was in Sao Paulo 5 weeks, and I think I got choosing signals like 5 times. Like, if you aren't cold approaching in Sao Paulo, you're going to lose. Like, you have to cold approach. Like, you're not going to get chose. It's not like Manaus where chicks are going to be looking at, or Salvador where chicks are going to be. In Salvador, the chicks want you to know that they're attracted to you so bad, they'll say it out loud. Like, I've had chicks when I was in Salvador, I'm walking by and they're like, my God. They say mil deals, they'll say, my God. Like, they want you to know. In Sao Paulo, it's not that they won't talk to you, but they're just not going to do that. They're not going to just jump out and say that shit. They're not even going to stare at you from across. You have to go approach them. Sheesh, boy, it's cold. Yeah, I think 7 days might be enough for Lisbon, though, because it's already, these Western European countries, they're so expensive, like, 7 days is probably enough. Now, Germany, I have some people waiting on me out there. I have some local Germans, some white guys from Germany that's going to show me around. They was telling me, like, no, if you come to Germany, it's over with. Like, they're going to love you out there. That was last year when I was in Vietnam, they told me that.
Well, that's what I was I've got fat face. I had dark stuff, but I like a fat face.
You've got lovely cheeks. You've got grey. I've got pink pictures.
I'll show you guys a night view. 8 hours is fine. $32 versus paying probably $200 for a flight. And that's enough time for me to just sleep. That I just book it for a time where I can sleep. And riding a train in Europe, because when I rode the train from Warsaw to Krakow, it wasn't bad. Like the seats there was plenty of room, plenty of space. It wasn't like an airplane. Or because even when I rode the bus going from Paraguay to Sao Paulo, like my knees felt like they were fucking broken.
We're going to like what we see like data. I look in the mirror and I see that. So I don't like
240 is what you saw? Yeah, I noticed whenever I was in Romania, Floyd and I, we were gonna ride the train from Poland to Germany, and the damn train ride was like, it was cheaper to fly than to ride the train. And I was like, yo, like, what the fuck is the point in riding a train if it's gonna take longer and it's gonna cost like double the price of the flight? The flights by themselves are like $400, I think, but the train was like $800, and it was gonna take you like 30 hours or some shit to get there. But I think it depends on what website you check. Because I've always heard people say it was cheaper to go by train. I think after this though, we'll go home. I'm gonna go record a rant so I can get up early in the morning.
I mean, it's not like, I'm not saying it's the best way, but it's more, I just want to eat it like the... Oh, I will, but I'd like to do more.
Chosen 1619 said, "Don't let the haters get to you, bro. You were right about global racism and dating. The world responds to the race on top. Yes, they do. But to be clear, that does not mean you cannot get a date. People keep confusing that with you can't get nothing. You can get something. Just know it's for Poppy Rico in the chat. It'll be a lot of his experience will be completely different than yours. I know for sure in Latin America and Asia. Ooh, it was so disgusting to see how they was kissing their ass for no reason over there. That shit was crazy. Try the green wine. Look it up. Where can I get green wine at? Hey Samuel, thanks for. Did you know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west? Yeah, anonymous. Yeah, what's the point in riding a train if it's higher? I don't understand why they even have a railway system. I'm gonna have to ask a local. Like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way that they have a train system and the trains cost more than the fucking flights. The train is more luxurious. Yeah, fuck that luxury. I'd rather be uncomfortable. The flight from Portugal to Germany can't be no more than 2 or 3 hours. If that. Some people like scenery. I don't like it that damn much. Not to pay double the price and sit on the train for double the amount of time. You losing. Sheesh, it is cold. Louis Lou Media sent $100 for enjoy your meal a little better. I gotta set my cash app up. I apologize. Thank you very much. Since we're getting it in advance, do they have nice wineries or wine bars in Portugal. Cause somebody look like they have nice wine bars. I'll go try one. Since we get the cash up, I'll go try one.
Yeah. This is what I love about going out with Becky. Like, she loves sweet things too. So like we'll be like, we're meant to just kind of call like.
The weather's not favorable out here. It's chilly. Compared to where I was just at in Manaus, it was so humid and hot. Like I literally only moisturized my feet and my hands because anything else would suffocate you. It was too hot to wear moisturizer anywhere else on your body.
And like 90% holidays around.
I go to places for food.
Yeah.
I travel to destinations.
My friends went to India for work for only 2 days, and I was like, I can't wait to go back to she's pregnant. She's not going to keep it safe. I'm like, I'm wasting my time.
Yeah, I feel like that's why I always go to like Southeast Asia. It's like, yeah.
Flight is about $200. $200 ain't bad.
Like your cigar.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Just joking.
Yeah.
What happened?
I know it's
I
strong.
was like, where's that coming from?
Do you like the smell or you don't like the smell?
Are you still live
It's hit and
feeding?
miss.
Yeah, told you like 8 hours.
Wow.
They want me to go to a wine bar next.
Do they?
Yeah.
Is it the same people there?
You should go to a wine bar. It'd be really good wine here in Portugal. Our friend just joined your live feed, by the way.
Your friend joined?
Yeah, she told us she'd
Oh, let me get out of here before y'all figure out who I really am.
Yeah, but we heard a lot.
Yeah, y'all heard a lot?
Yeah.
What did y'all hear?
4 people a week? Or 4 people in a
You
night?
4 people a week?
Yeah, that's what
Oh, they know who I really am, you guys. They listening to my hookup stories.
the older one in the group. Oh, it's the older one.
She said that they heard she said that they heard that I was smashing 4 chicks a week. What city did I say? What
I
city?
don't know, she did. We
But y'all heard that. That's all. That's
4
enough.
people in a week. Busy boy.
Yeah. I don't look like I'd be busy.
No.
Really? Well, the results show otherwise.
Huh?
The results show otherwise.
Oh, apparently so. As does the broadcasting of the results.
What'd you say?
As does the broadcasting of the results.
The broadcasting?
Look at my accent.
No. What word is
do a
that?
London accent?
Brood. What is
Do a
that?
London accent?
Brood.
You do a London accent?
A London accent.
Yeah.
I just love chocolate. That's how y'all talk.
Right, was that French?
That was it.
You're like, I'd love a lovely cup of tea.
Cup of tea. Yeah, that's how y'all talk. Yeah. We say more relaxed tea. Y'all say alcohol. We say alcohol. They done figured out who I really am. What was that word you said? The brood? You said the brood?
Broadcasting.
Broadcasting. Oh my God, we would not say it like that.
Is it the accent?
Yeah, it was definitely the accent. I thought you said brood.
Yeah, the Texas accent is so strong. Like,
Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Like Tuesday.
and I look at it.
Someone
Yeah, they look so good.
oh no.
They said they heard I was fucking 4 chicks a week. Fuck it. It's not too bad though, cause I say it online. Jack Black said they want to be number 5. Can I have a bite of your crumpet? They say tomto, not tomato. Tomato. That's what they say, tomato. So her friend is listening in on the live stream. I should ask them if they want to be number 5. You know I'll do it. I'll ask them. I mean, I just won't blurt that out now, but I would double back.
Well, not you need to.
They don't want to hop in the chat. They like their privacy. Being a man is illegal in the UK. Here in 4 weeks is offensive to them. I've heard that. Sheesh. I would chill here all night if this patio wasn't so cold. Like, I'm going to have to go inside if I want to stay here longer. I'm, like, going to freeze my ass off. You were hinting at that. I was? Oh, whenever I said I don't look like the type of guy to be busy, I was hinting at it when I said that. Because if they would have doubled down on it, I would have doubled down as well. Sheesh, I'm literally over here fucking shivering. Black folks ain't made for this weather. Dude, that is rude talking like that around women. Grow some nuts. There's nothing wrong with me saying what happened in my life, especially they're eavesdropping. They're eavesdropping. So that's on them. I'm not talking to them. We're not even at the same table. Considering the fact that I wasn't even saying that loud. I wasn't even saying that loud, so they had to have been purposely listening. They were eavesdropping. But there you go. That is that's part of the social experiment. Now y'all know what to expect when y'all go to the UK. Cause y'all see, I joked about it, right? I was like, "Yep, they know who I really am." It's the truth.
Now I'm like, oh my god, like it's the opposite way. It's actually like have this opposite battery guy. I'm like, yeah, like,
You should get a spatter. A little facial spatter of sperm again.
Oh no, they're over there talking about it now. They're talking about. They're still over there talking about that for a week. I think I need to get out of here. They're like, I don't think I need for a week. Look, they. Y'all think I should ask them? They're gonna talk shit in the Uber. They're over there talking about the 4 girls a week. They said I was doing it for validation.
I was attracted because I was like so convinced by her. I listened to her purity for confidence. And that's what I think that's the she'll get there eventually.
They want to figure out why for a week. I think that's what it sounds like. He said, "Don't get kicked out of Portugal." I'm not gonna get kicked out for talking about something I did in my personal life. Bro, get that. They love us there. No, it doesn't sound like it. They don't sound too happy about that for a week.
Victoria did get dumped for that. She said to him that he finished that.
My ex and that I used to date in Rio has been trying to get back with me this past week. Boy, it is getting colder and colder. I made this cigar a couple more times. They'd be happier if you were gay. That's what this world is coming to. You guys seen that guy posted on my Instagram where he was like, "Where's your father?" Remember that video? Where's your father? I don't know. I don't want to meet him. Well, because my mother said I don't need to meet him. My father was a very toxic male. I just seen a picture of him when I was a baby, and him and his friends were all in the backyard drunk, drinking beers. My skin routine is Tiege Hanley. No. That girl's from his Cife. I'm talking about my ex from Rio. Like one of the first chicks. I did if you guys go back to the very beginning of my YouTube videos, it was a girl that was on a thumbnail and we were like hooked up. I went to go see, she had moved to New Jersey. She's been trying to get back with me. And I told her like, hey, when I was in the States, I said I was gonna see you and then you just disappeared. She was saying for months and months like, yeah, come back, I wanna see you. And when I went back to Texas, I was like, hey, I'm in Texas, where you at? She was just pussyfooting around a date, and I'm like, oh, you one of them. Now, when she first moved to the States, she was on me. When I came back, she started bullshitting. But the one that was from his Cife that I said I was gonna fly to Sao Paulo, oh, she's canceled for life. Cause we still follow each other. I was watching her stories. I'm like, okay, she's hanging out on the weekends, going to concerts. She says she works a lot, so I'm like, hey, I'll fly to New Jersey, not to New Jersey, to his Cife to come see you, cause I know you gotta work. I don't know when, but this motherfucker's at concerts on the weekend. So I was like, oh no. I was in Brazil for 7 weeks. I was in Brazil for 7 weeks and I didn't get to see you. Yeah, you're canceled. Cause that entire time I was gone from Brazil, she was like, I didn't get to see you the entire 2023, Austin. I'm so upset. And then I come back to Brazil and she was one of the main ones telling me like, oh baby, you can come back. There's no problem. You're not gonna go to jail. None of that's gonna happen. And then I came back. I'm there for almost 2 months. And we were never able to set a time for us to meet. Bye. Don't ever call me again. Yeah, she was a liar, man. The thing was, whenever I first met her, she was like very genuine and like I was talking to her when I got canceled in Brazil, the entire time I was in Asia, when I was in Africa, I was still talking to her. When I was in Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, I went back to Brazil, couldn't set a day to see her again. I'm like, yeah, nah, you are canceled. She probably did have a boyfriend. What did you say, Goku? I saw it briefly. 69 degrees right now in Lisbon, that's not cold. 69 degrees is not cold, but when you're on a rooftop and there's a breeze, it is. And it doesn't matter what you say because they have a fire burning over there on the other side of the patio because it must not be that warm. Austin, how come you don't ever show these girls you knocking off apparently, bro? Obviously, you must be a virgin because one thing I know about women is they don't want you to fuck them and then put their face all on the internet like, hey, I fucked her. Yeah, that's a good way. First of all, you're gonna run off all the chicks you smashed. And any chicks that see that don't know you or that's interested, if they see that you do that, they're not gonna want to, they'll be like, why would I go fuck with Austin? He's gonna plaster my face all on YouTube. So that's how I know you haven't. And that's a good way to get arrested. That is a good way. That's a good way to get arrested and sued. Like a chick can legitimately, I don't give a damn what country you're in. If you do that, you can really get in trouble by doing that. I just said put a cover on her face. I've done that. But then y'all be like, well, why are you covering her face? Check this out. Me walking around town approaching women on camera is enough. If you guys sign up for my Patreon, I'll tell you guys about stories that I've had hooking up. But the most you'll know about the chick is what city we were in. I'm not going to tell you her name or her face or where she works.
My mum didn't say that at 14, but now.
For two reasons. I don't need y'all trying to go behind me like, hey, Austin's talking about how you fucked her, how he fucked you. And I don't need her trying to reach out. It's just not player, man. It's not a player move. Like, now one thing that's different about me versus like Casey and I, right? Casey and I, like, we show y'all receipts, but Casey, he shows girls in his videos that he goes on dates with. But one thing I noticed about him, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I've never heard him say, hey, look at this girl I went on a date with and I fucked her afterwards. Like, he's not gonna say that. That's not how you do that.
Yeah, Victoria was fun. Yeah, is she? She said so.
Because there's been some chicks that now some chicks, I don't have to say it, right? Like the chick in Peru that I was laying all in her lap and shit. I don't have to tell y'all I fucked her. Y'all seen that she was with me for days in a row. She was on camera. Like, you can put that together yourself. But chicks that popped up in the video one time, I met them on the street and I smashed them later, I'm not gonna tell y'all that.
For me, if I meet someone on that's what I do.
I'm not gonna tell y'all that. Yeah, the camera is a cock blocker. Yeah, because there's been plenty of chicks I've smashed off of date naps and stuff, and like, I'm like, let's take a picture. I'm taking a picture just for memories. Like, when I go through my photos, like, oh, I remember I met her. But I'm not about to put that on Patreon or YouTube. That's not even gonna go on Patreon. And if it goes on Patreon, I'm gonna cover her face. It's just certain shit you can't do. Yeah, Samuel, you show us the women that you sleeping with and put it all over the internet where 100,000 people are gonna watch. And another thing, yeah, like Wesley just said, these dudes find out the chicks I talk to because believe it or not, these dudes go through my followers to see what women I'm following, and they reach out. I've had women that I met, I haven't even went on a date with them, and they message the chicks like, hey, Austin's on a live stream right now talking about how you smashed him. I'm like, I haven't even been on a date with this chick. But these dudes have went so far as to just see, oh, Austin's in Manaus right now. So they go through my followers and they see what women from Manaus are following me. And they send them a copy and paste text message saying, Austin said he fucked you. Austin said he fucked you. All I did was get this chick's number. And she sends me a screenshot of the text. And she's like, she sent me a clown. And I'm like, bitch, I hope you don't think I'm a clown. Because how can I say I fucked you and I've never even met you? Like, I've never even met you. So that's how far these dudes will go. Yeah, it's truly feminine behavior. Like, that's something that women will do to get you to be all to themselves. Like, they'll try to fuck up other pussy that you possibly got coming on. But yeah, oh, Yeah, I got a lot of my subscribers that are haters. That's why when you guys see me put up community posts, I'm like, and it's like I'm insulting my audience. You guys gotta remember the last video I put up got like 1,600 comments. That's literally 1% of my audience. The camera's not a problem. The camera's not a problem. For example, right? The chicks that I was just talking to, and they all say hey to the camera. You don't know nothing. All you know is I met this chick at the bar. She said, hey. Now, if I meet her and if we exchange numbers and I smash her later, then that's my business, right? But I'm not gonna get online and say, hey, you guys remember that girl from the rooftop? I fucked her. Like, that's gonna come off very immature too. Like, chicks are gonna look at it like, does this dude like not get any pussy to the point where he is to just brag about every chick?
Like a lot of them were single until they were like in their mid-30s, like obviously now a new friend, but she was single for a long time secret. And they're very much like they appreciate that life.
If you're having a hard time dating as a black and Latin American, here we go, JD. Here we go. When the hell did I say I had a hard time dating in Latin America? I've never had a hard time dating, even in the harder places like Bolivia. That was a harder place to date at. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like Brazil or Colombia. Dude, I still smashed 4 chicks in 10 days. That's not a hard time. Like, it doesn't have to be 10 chicks in 10 days to have a good time. Even if it's 1 or 2 chicks, like, the average guy's not smashing a new chick every month. Anonymous, why you say it's been successful? Sheesh. Alright. He said, that's great, but what are y'all nines? Probably better than what your ass will ever get in your damn life. They're still waving. See, they still love me. They still love me. They just don't like that I smashed 4 chicks in a week. Look at JD trying to troubleshoot. Were they 4s or 7s? I don't smash 4s. Oh, Anonymous, yes, you're right about that. Gotta be smashing to collect that data. That's a really good cigar. I'm only gonna hit it 2 more times. It's a nice little red sky out tonight. Well, in person it looks kind of reddish, but over here it doesn't look red. On camera it doesn't. They hate hearing about a ladies' man but love being with them. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, people love to gaslight, right? Like they'll say like, oh, so you you had success with chicks, but were they the fucking president's daughter? Like they'll come up with the hardest chicks that even a local guy that's living there couldn't get in a fucking year. Be like, well, if you didn't smash that, you didn't do anything. Do I use dating apps to get action? No. Before I go there, no. I never pregame. That's another reason why I don't take bullshit. Cause I literally go somewhere and I make it happen. And if I'm here for 7 days, I don't start dating until 7 days. Like I never pregame. Like I'll get on Tinder and run a boost or a swipe, but I don't even open it. I'm not good at pre-gaming. I'm not good at that. Even though I should, I'm not good at it. Like my attention span is as good as the city I'm in. So when I was going to Manaus, I was not talking to chicks in Manaus before I got there. Pre-gaming would make it better though. Like if I had some chicks lined up for when I got to Portugal and I was already on a date, yeah. But like for example, whenever they still over there talking about that. Whenever I was in like what's the place I hit the ground running first day? Lima, Paraguay, Rio, Salvador. Like I hit the ground running and I just showed up, cold approach. See a chick I like, cold approach. Hey, what you doing later on? Yeah, let's go. Let's go to this place tonight. Like that's really how I'm really more of a boots on the ground than fucking. Thank you. Yeah, Anonymous, you are right. I have lived a lifetime in 2 years, yeah. And it won't be stopping. Thank you. So that espresso was $4.66. Just FYI. Really good cigar. You guys don't know how much. I think part of the reason I was going on Rants was because the cigars didn't have me balanced out. So I was taking pre-workout and then I was drinking coffee 2-3 times after I left the gym. So I was full of caffeine and I didn't have my neutralizer, which is nicotine. So since I didn't neutralize, I would think about stuff like, let me turn this fucking camera and just go off for 30 minutes straight. Are you getting any action tonight? Nope. Or at least not that I know of. Thing about it is, when you're doing this type of shit that I'm doing, all you really have to do is go to the right place at the right time. That's why I'm always like, that's why you guys always hear me say, where are the places where women are at in mass numbers that are ready to socialize? Because if they're socializing, and there's a lot of them, your chances of bumping into one that's like, ooh, he's fine, and she's with the shit is a lot higher than when you go. It had a limited like data plan. No WhatsApp group for Portugal, no? There's some expats here, but I don't know any. Oh yeah, Wisdom, I see you in the group chat. Yeah, I ain't reading none of that shit. good cigar brand is Ashton, Ashton. That's one of my favorites. Start with their Connecticut Churchill. I smoked that cigar every single day when I was in Kenya.
I moved to the studio on like mid-30s.
Yeah, I like the cold approach chicks. It's fun cold approaching. Like, for example, the chicks I was just talking to, like, hey, can I come sit next to y'all? I'm smoking a cigar. Is it okay if I smoke it right here next to y'all? Conversation started. Where y'all from?
Yeah.
You fill out their energy like that. Because when you do that, if they look at you and they like what they see, you in the game.
Yeah, I always keep my back out.
It's not going anywhere because
My plan is to like sell this and get my own like another place, and then I will.
as long as it's because you need your own spaces.
But yeah, I do think.
Do you say your name like Austin?
Mm-hmm.
Are you still live feeding?
Yes.
These women
not have
Are you not a bit lonely just doing that on your own all the time? Just talking
Yeah, I'm lonely. Y'all aren't talking to me, so I'm lonely. I heard. I see. I hold on. I see. I started a conversation. I was eavesdropping on y'all after that,
Becky.
About what?
cause y'all started talking about your friends.
So we have a laptop.
I heard it.
You had a, you know,
Let's just stop the live stream. Come say hi for a minute.
Oh, stop the live stream. Yeah.
Stop it. How much?
Becky, can I finish my
I want to talk.
Oh, you want to? She wants to talk. Okay, I'm gonna put it on mute and I'll come talk to y'all.
I'll talk candidly about this.
Okay, so you guys hold on one second. All right, you guys. They want me to turn off the live stream so I can have a chat with them, and then
What making a guess on his own age?
we're gonna. Oh, sorry. We're gonna go.
Sure, where the men's room is. Men's room
Oh,
upstairs?
upstairs. So yeah, they were like, "Your life is not normal. You need to turn it off." So I'm like, "Okay." They said they thought I was 18 because I told y'all about the 4 in 1 week. So that's London. I'll go back. I'll go back live in a minute. Collecting data. That's how I'm looking at it. Put a 1 in the chat if I should talk to them. Put a 2 in the chat if I should stay live. Which one do y'all want to see? I'm collecting data either way it goes. You know what's funny? They were like, they said they were taking a bet to guess my age. And whoever guessed my age right had to go buy another shot. So I was like, do I get a shot too? They were like, no, you can get us one. I said, this was y'all's idea. Why would I buy the shot? No, yeah, no, they're cool to talk to. They were talking shit by saying I was 18 because they said you said that on live. That's like an 18-year-old behavior. I said I told you guys I was doing a social experiment, right? Dating is part of that. But they're cool though. They're cool, so I'm gonna go talk to them. But I'm gonna have to tell old girl about that. So I'll go live later, and then yeah, we'll go from there.